Thank you for tuning into the Papi J and Wize Jefe on the BS3 network. Before we dive into the show, we'd like to remind our viewers that the opinions expressed on this show are solely those of the host. The BS3 network does not necessarily endorse or agree with any of the views we express on this program. Furthermore, the BS3 network is not responsible for the accuracy or timeliness of any information discussed on this show. While we strive to provide informative and entertainment content, we cannot guarantee the accuracy of everything said on Papi J and Wize Jefe. With that said, we encourage our viewers to take everything discussed on the show with a grain of salt and to do their own research and fact-checking when appropriate. Thank you for understanding, and now let's get into the show.
They say this is a big rich town, but I live in the poorest part. I know I'm on a dead-end street in a city without a heart.
And welcome to another live episode of Papi J and Wize Jefe. I am Wize.
I am Papi J.
And we're here live on Real Wize TV, BS3 Network, and as well as Real Wize Productions Facebook group. I hope everybody's having a great night. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, yo. I'm doing all right.
All right, so one of the topics the first topic we're going to discuss has been discussed on our show previously.
What's good, V-Lock?
Oh, who's Victor? What's going on, Vicala? What's up? That's my boy V-Lock. He's always on Snowman in the morning. Shout out to Chicago. He's from Chicago, so shout out to people in Chicago. All right, so back to the show. This topic, I actually created an element for it because this is what I feel this topic is. To me, it's a soap opera. So let me introduce the element, and you'll be able to know what exactly we're talking about. And welcome to As the Smiths Turn. And as we all know, this week Jada announced she was releasing her memoir. We already know what she did to this dude, man, taking him to the red table, all this other, fucking her son's friend, having the entanglement. And now she's coming out saying, listen, we've been separated since 2016. Right?
2016 is a long time, man.
But yeah, when they're out in public, is all lovey-dovey, all hold the hands. That's not all. That is not all. She claims that Chris Rock, when the separation happened, he hit on her in 2016 after he found out, I guess, that they were separated. And then as it can get any worse, she goes and says she thought the slap was a skit.
I don't know where to start. I don't know if Now, let's start with they wasn't together since 2016. All right, cool. So let's replay. So Will slapped Chris Rock because he asked out a date 16 years ago, or 7 years ago, or 5 years ago. I think
7 years ago.
he probably slapped Chris Rock because he looked like Tupac. He probably resembles Tupac the most to
Oh
Will.
man, yo, and I, I have
Listen,
my.
I'm telling you, let me just start. Let me start.
Go ahead.
I come to realize that in that this is all Will's doing now. See, at first I thought I had sympathy for him, thinking that she was doing him dirty. And now I realize that he just infatuated with her. Something about her, he's always been infatuated with her. That's why he would put up with her loving, celebrating Tupac like if that was her higher power. You know what I'm saying? Like she praised this dude. And to be married to somebody that praises another man makes you have to wonder. So now the open relationship makes sense. He just capitulated. He just agreeing to whatever rules she laid down. It don't seem like he drove this bus at all. He may have the money, but that didn't plead. That money don't mean nothing to some people. You gotta remember, these are people like us with a little more bread. I think Chris Mark had more respect for Will to do that. I'm not saying that I believe her. I believe she's making up any excuse to make her look good, make Will Smith look like a sucker.
Bro, they're
This is
selling the
all.
book.
This is all. This is all not making no sense. None of this adds up. Like for them to be as smart as they are, to try to sell us this story, makes you question some of this smartness that we be just giving to these people because of their stature. Some of these people are just regular, stupid hood people that just got a lot of money. This situation with her and Will, I've experienced it with many people in the hood. Like a girl that don't respect her man, that's gonna slide, and her man ain't going nowhere. So everybody was upset with her, and now I'm disappointed in him because at the end of the day, all them tears at the red table was fake. Like everything was just, it was like a skit. They just been doing skits their whole marriage. They lied to everybody. They embraced the couple of the couple thing that we do as people, or they do as people that just like, oh, that's the best couple. I want to be like Will and Jada. Do you really want to be like Will and Jada? Now, all these people that were saying they wanted to be like Will and Jada, they have to reconsider once they read this book if that's the way they want to be.
And this goes back to when we talked about black excellence. Like, what the hell is black excellence? Like,
I told you that shit was a myth, man. They just smoke and mirror people. Black excellence. If that's black excellence, then what? I think all of us have achieved some type of excellence that we should all be praised because this right here is nonsense. This is diminishing the idea of a black strong couple. Like every black strong couple has mad dent in their armor. And it's only until a certain time of trying to maintain this image that you start the dents start being exposed. And then they got an excuse that makes no sense to average people. Like it's an open relationship. This still points out to she's just bad at her negotiating skills with her little shorties. Because, like I said, however this arrangement came about, Will held his end of the bargain.
yeah,
There's nobody saying
like
Will slept with
like
them.
home, like we've discussed this on this show. Go back to past episodes. We've discussed the fact that why homeboy even opened his mouth? Like, had we been homeboy, we wouldn't have been like, yeah, I'm banging Jada. I wouldn't. It would like.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. She's an infatuation of some people. And that
So you
young
saying
boy,
that
man,
box is that good, right?
I ain't saying that. See, I didn't
Well,
say
it might
nothing
be.
about
It just
that.
might be though,
Man,
because
I think,
you got
listen, if any,
August. You got August tripping. You got Will tripping, like saying that I ain't never gonna divorce her.
that's what
That's
I'm
why.
saying. So,
That's why I
so
kind of.
then this,
I've kind of like you. My anger towards her, right? And I wouldn't even say I was angry at her. I just thought the shit was going on was fucked up. But it's kind of I'm looking like you put yourself in this position. Like you did this.
yeah, but she's tripping. Yeah,
She's
she's tripping.
tripping. She is tripping.
She's
Yes.
a little tripping.
Yes, she is tripping. But he is tripping by even allowing this shit.
No,
Like,
he's not. That's what I'm saying.
how you
He's
mean he's
just
not tripping?
because he's a sucker. Like that's
Oh
it.
wait,
But he's
I
not
mean,
tripping
in my
because this
eyes,
is
he's
an
tripping.
agreement.
Like, you, Will Smith. How you even acting like this?
Yeah, but the agreement is an agreement. Everybody's not a player, and everybody is not this. This is where we give it. This is what I told you about the same. It's like we put too much into these people, not knowing these people. Like you would think that he would be, oh, this Billy, this millionaire, this great actor, everything. He stand up. He's the man's man. He's doing what everybody wants their man to do, which is let them do what they want and shut up and just pay the bills. So now this is something that's spread throughout. Like women really are just like crushing men. And every if you show a sign of weakness or you just ain't standing on your 10, a woman will knock you over, yo, with the lingo, with the abuse, with the manipulation, whatever you want to call this game right here. Because this was an agreement in the beginning. I'm assuming this was an agreement. I'm gonna assume that Will knew that they wasn't compatible. So this is an infatuation on his end.
Well, I to your point, I will say you have been said that he's always been the one that's been
On
attached. He's the
her,
one. He's been the one that
the
he.
pursuer. He's
Yes,
the
he's the one.
pursuer.
Yes, he's the one. She's the one settling. Let's put it like that.
That's
She's
what
the
it
one
is.
settling.
And that sounds crazy, but to settle for Will. She's not even
But
happy
that's
with the
in
settling
her
for Will.
mind. That's what it is.
All
She's the
right,
one
but you
settling.
settling for a guy, you selling it for a good guy because you love bad guys, but you don't want to, you know that messing with the bad
She think
guys,
he
you ain't
corny.
gonna, there
Let's
ain't
be
no marriage.
honest. Let's be honest. She think
There's
he a
no
lame.
marriage if you mess with the bad guy. If you mess with the bad guy, which is quote unquote Tupac, the hood guy, the street guy, the wild dude. If you mess with him, there's no marriage. There's no wife and kids. There's no the couple of the year. There's none of that. He elevated her, and now she just stomping on him. And that is the disrespect. That's the part that burns my skin. Is that you without Will Smith, Jada is Jada. Yeah, she can act. Yeah, she can do this. But a lot of
Yeah,
them jobs are
and that's what I
offered.
said. She had Jason's lyric,
Yeah, but a lot of those
Menace
offers
to
wouldn't have been
Society.
on the table without Will
No,
Smith.
no, before, but she did these before she got with Will Smith. Before she
Man,
married
he
Will
was
Smith.
always stalking her. They've been
Yeah, but what I'm telling you is like Menace to Society. She was doing black flicks. She wasn't doing nothing blockbuster.
yeah.
I'm saying she was doing
She
what
was
was
doing
it?
everything that she could do without the title Smith at the without her last name being
Yeah,
Smith.
she was doing basic black movies.
All right. And then she agreed to whatever agreement they had. This elevated her. That's Will Smith wife. Now let's throw her in Matrix. Let's throw her in shit. You getting it off, yo, put my wife inside. Put my wife in this movie, put my wife in that movie. So she came up off of him not loving him. Not loving him to the point where she could at least keep it a secret what she's doing. Not loving him enough to the fact that she wouldn't even had brought him to the round table. I don't need to know that you sleeping with this little boy, your son's friend. How many other your son's friends you slept with? The other ones might have not told. Everybody is not built to not tell when they sleep with somebody that they hold in high regards. But whoever Will sleeping with, man, woman, however, nobody's saying nothing. So he held his end of the bargain. He still made sure that he didn't damage or make her look bad. She's making him look completely bad. So he's
kind of making himself look bad by even by allowing this shit.
But I knew he was a sucker. I knew this girl thing. Like, he gets girls because he got money. If he was just regular nigga in the hood, he wouldn't know how to talk to them. He wouldn't know how to do none of that. That's why he went head over heels for her. That's why he's allowing anything for her. Like, he's not that dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's not. There's no way he's that dude. No, he came from the hood, and we in the hood. So I know that dude. There's a lot of good-looking men that just ain't that dude. Lucky they look good. That's it. So he don't got no game. He ain't Will Smith from Bad Boys. He's not Mike Lowry.
He's not Mike Lowry.
That's his alter ego.
He's
not Mike Lowry. He can't be Mike Lowry dealing with Jada. He can't be Mike Lowry. That's his alter ego. That's why he's gonna make another one of those. Because that's the only time he gets his shit off. Yo, listen, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the kids more than anything. These kids are gonna be messed up. What is a relationship to them? What is love to them? These people are bad. Like, everybody's praising them, like, not even addressing them for the right work, for the right shit. Like, these are bad parents. Nothing about this says they protecting their kids. And that's what parents are supposed to do. Protect your child, protect your children from insane madness like this. So it's sad. I could make mad jokes, and I thought I was at first. I was just gonna go in, but then I started thinking about it. It's like, damn, what are we as parents? What's the example we leave in setting for kids, the younger generation? Like, what is the example that anybody's trying to, like, get money and be stupid, get money and turn on each other, get, like, chase, like, do whatever to get to the top so that you could just look stupid. Like, who you giving advice to at this red table? And all the people that was like, who's taking y'all shit? Y'all, nobody's thinking about the kids. There's no real adults thinking about the kids. That's why these kids are the ones that's going to change stuff, because they're going to figure it out with the internet and everything. And they don't got time for these parents. They losing mad respect for parents. There's no kids really. That's how you expect them to even respect another adult when you running around goofy. And then you tell them to respect somebody. Like, no, you nutty. So I'm gonna assume your friends is nutty. I'm assuming all these other adults is nutty. And I gotta figure this out. And we doing our children a disservice. Not we though, but it's just we, the people, them, the group, the black group. Like that.
They are making it.
There's more days than what people be thinking, man. To me, the black group is
shout out to Cam and Mace, because that's Mace's thing.
Yo, I don't even know these groups, man. I can't subscribe to these groups. None of these groups. Even if I fit the description of a group. Like, I'm just not subscribing to these groups, man, because these groups is all selfish. They all haters, because they hate on every other group. And I just think that as Will Smith and Jada, from the regards that you had, they portrayed, even when they was not together, because they capitalized off of this image of a beautiful couple. They capitalized off that. It's all smoke and mirrors. It was a skit. They've been doing skits the whole time they've been married. Every time you see them together, kissing and holding hands. It was a skit. That's what
It was
they
a
telling you.
performance. It was a performance.
Man, they've been blogging and putting out reels for a long time. Yo, they are tripping, yo. Listen, as people, y'all, I'm just gonna tell y'all, these people y'all hold in high regards, man, they ain't nothing different than the homegirl next door to you or homeboy down the street. Like,
They're human beings,
let's
man.
stop empowering these people. That's what they're doing. We empower them, and then they shit on us by raising the price on just to even hear them or hear their voice or listen to them. Like, we pay for them to lie to us, and then we sit here and be shocked when you find out that they ain't shit. That's all I'm saying. Like, that whole Will and Jada beautiful couple or this couple or this couple, none of them couples work. They ain't a rich couple that's working that make me want to be like them. Like, there's a lot of dents in this armor. There's a lot of the smoke and the mirrors is just starting to slowly disappear, and you just seeing people for who they are. They just greedy. They got everybody to support them to the point where it's like, now you're gonna pay more to see me. You're gonna Jay-Z and Beyonce, another good beautiful couple, beautiful look, picture wise, everything, money wise. They ain't happy neither. I bet there's some fuckery going on, and that shit they just learned off of Will and Jada mistake. I was like, yo, I'm gonna chill. We're gonna chill because these two are fucking it up for everybody. They are just letting everybody know none of our marriages is based on love. But it's love. That's what I'm saying. You raising children. Y'all raising children. Y'all telling us how to do better. And y'all just displaying the same hood shit that goes on in the hood that we've been experiencing. That's it. It's just smoke and mirrors. So to me, I didn't care. I always knew Will was like not that dude. That's it. He just to me was never that dude. Chris Rock ain't that dude. They don't come across as them dudes. Yeah, they got people from where they was from that might hold them down. But them, no. And Jada, she's doing what the women are doing these days. They flipping it on these men, these players, these guys that think that they God's gift to women. These women are just exposing them, and then these dudes can't even handle it. You know how much shit we did to women and how strong they are from all the shit we did to women, and then these guys get the same treatment and they just buckle.
Yeah. You still there?
I was reading the.
Somebody left a comment.
Yeah.
Think of this. Think of it this way: Jada still has supporters thinking that she's just a woman who tried and was trapped in a loveless marriage. But if it was Will and one of Willow's friends,
Listen.
yeah, it would look bad. They would say he's a.
But he would have went to jail. Period. That's it. They would have said that's predatory. When a man gets caught with doing sleeping with their kid, daughter's homegirls, it's predatory. Oh, he been was waiting for her to get. Oh, how long was he stalking her? How long was this? How long was that? And Jada was absolved of all that. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no balance when it comes to the women and man acts. Disgusting act. Sleeping with your kid's friend is sleeping with your kid's friend. Period. They say, all right, so it's cool for us to say it's okay for us to be sleeping with a lot of women, but not women sleeping with a lot of men. Like, they don't want to hear that. But then they go and show us this. Like, she should have gotten ridiculed like any other man that was sleeping with a young boy that supposedly was going through mental things. You supposed to be helping this young boy, and you sleeping with him. Now, if that was a man and that was a young girl, it'd be 10 times worse. Will would have been slayed, canceled, everything. So when everybody's saying it's not fair, men to get this, y'all women get some shit too. Y'all get absolved of a lot of nasty things y'all do that don't come across nasty. You ain't gonna hear no man. Oh, she's sleeping with that young boy. She's sleeping with that young boy. That's disgusting. She should go to jail. You're not gonna hear that. But if it was Will, oh, he should go to jail. He should go into the jail. He's probably sleeping with his daughter. It'd be all types of accusations.
Yeah.
Like, why would you even be attracted to any of your daughter's friends? It makes you wonder if you even touch your daughter. It's so many things that come from this situation, roles being reversed. So I don't be wanting to hear it's not fair. It's not fair for the men. We're meant to be able to sleep with 100 women and we can't. No, you can sleep with whoever you want. Just don't expect that. Don't expect some crazy like respect or something from certain people. That's it. Like, I don't expect somebody to respect me because I don't even tell women how many people I slept with. What girl would be happy with the number that I would give them? What is a happy number for a girl?
I think it should. Listen, you need to keep your body count to yourself. Why not share it?
Listen,
same thing from. I don't
you want
care.
to share your body count, then take whatever comes with sharing your body count.
So don't share it at all. Then just don't share it at all.
I mean, I share it. I just don't think that it would sit well with every woman. So I don't know why women think it's cool to just start sharing their body count and then demand that dudes go above and beyond to make them feel good. Like,
all right, we ain't done yet. We still got another part. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna discuss a topic that I'm gonna play the clip. Let the audience see what we saw, and then we're gonna talk about it. So we'll be right back.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
Everything Boston. I love you morons. New Kids on the Block, New Edition.
Dear whatever the law firm is. Sincerely, the U.S. Supreme Court.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. Go yourself again, Jason Whitlock.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. What do you get when you watch or listen to the Life Happens podcast? Well, I'll let them tell you.
Kim and I are both ministers of the gospel, and what Life Happens podcast is a beautiful balance by simply taking our spirituality with real life and merging it together to create a beautiful balance. And that's what we do.
BS3 Network proudly presents Life Happens podcast, where Christianity and life intersect. Live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central.
And we are back. Definitely check out those shows. Baseline with Chris Bass. What else did I play? Oh man. Oh, of course,
Life
Mentality.
Life Happens.
Life Happens. And then the BS3 Network promo. Check out the BS3 Network. Download it on your Roku channel. Check out their YouTube channel, BS3 Network, as well as check out Real Wize TV.
Check it out.
All
Check
right.
it out.
All right. So I played the video for you earlier. I'm going to play it again so the people out there can see this video. It's crazy. I haven't created an element because we are going to have more stuff like this because this stuff is hilarious to me. But
welcome to the Matrix.
But yeah, let's share this.
Taking forever, yo.
All right, hold on, man. Oh, maybe
Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
There we go.
Woo.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Okay.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
So,
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least
what did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, even when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
again.
I don't know there yet. Okay. And then But
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made
nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at
look
at my planner. Where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. I'm waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, the equivalent to that? I
literally
you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night? Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I agree with V-Lock, that shit is a skit.
Well, even if it's a skit,
it's a true skit. There's truth to it.
Yes. No, there is truth to it.
So before I start slandering this young lady for this skit that they presented to the world,
if it is a skit, hold on. But say it is this real situation, right?
Then she stays right where we at.
You don't even take her home?
No.
You don't even take her home?
No.
She stays at the Cheesecake Factory.
I pull up onto the restaurant that she think we should go in. Anything to get her out the car on her own free will. I'll pull up I'll take even.
Well, he's taking her home. She's getting out of the car when she gets home. She just wasn't getting out the car. She just wasn't getting out the Cheesecake Factory.
All right, so I'm taking her to the restaurant that we got late to because she was an hour late. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna open the door for her. We're gonna discuss how I'm gonna try to get her up in there, which she would love to see. And I'm jumping in my car and leaving. And then she could go to the dinner. And she said, look at her. She get courted. Somebody's there that's alone that will pay for her to go in. I'm not here to, if that's true, then one, and this is what I want to say to a lot of women, like, all right, cool, I get it. Everybody's supposed to know their worth and everything. Like, men have worth. Women have worth. I think we're starting to fall in that Deshaun Watson realm of things with the worth. Like, you're expecting a big payment, but you're playing like Dak. It's like, no. It's like you playing like, no, I'm sorry. He looks good.
Just so you know,
it looks good.
Just so you know, Vic is a Dallas Cowboy fan.
I'm just saying, I'm sorry, Vic. No disrespect. I'm just saying that you giving Dak Deshaun Watson money expecting a Super Bowl.
But
And
Deshaun
some,
Watson ain't a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
and a lot of these women don't deserve to go any restaurant that where I gotta be on the
No, I don't listen. My
I'm just
man.
saying, like,
Okay, so
but
look
if
at
that's
the
the if
if it,
that's the
okay,
criteria,
even if it is a skit, look at the fact that my man, this is the original restaurant we were going to go to, right? Right. This is the original restaurant I was going to take you to, and because you was an hour late, we missed the reservation. This is probably one of the hottest joints around. They probably don't have many. They didn't have. That was probably the reservation he could get, right? He told her the day before. He reminded her that morning. Listen, I'm coming to get you at 4 o'clock. We got a 5 o'clock
man,
reservation.
yo, I wouldn't have sat out. I wouldn't have sat downstairs for an hour, dude.
I would have been.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta eliminate some of this nonsense. I believe it's a skit now. Because who the hell is sitting in the car making a reservation for an expensive restaurant is enough.
Well, the reservation was already made.
Okay, I'm making a reservation for an expensive restaurant and I can't even go upstairs and wait for you. So you don't know me enough to allow me to sit in your.
And that was his argument. It's like, you want me to spend this bread on this restaurant, right?
No, he was going to spend it. So he was definitely already wrong.
Yes, but if you all right, you should at least have the common courtesy to call me and be like, yo, I'm running a little bit late for work. Can you find out if they can stretch? Like, give him that common courtesy, right? If you didn't do that, then you have, all right, I get it that you don't know the man, you don't want him up in your crib, you don't know he could be a killer, rapist, whatever. You got him sitting down. I would have waited 15 minutes.
We're not gonna sit here.
I would have waited 15 minutes. I would have.
Don't say you get it, man. There's no way in hell.
I'm not saying I would have stood. I'm not saying I would have stood. I would have left.
Look, Cheesecake Factory.
I would have made my reservation.
Look,
bro, I would have made my reservation. Even if I got to eat by alone, I would have made my reservation.
These are the first date spots. Just because of those concerns. Just because of the concern that you don't know him, so I'm not gonna let you in my house. You know what? Why would I take you to a restaurant we don't even got?
Cheesecake Factory ain't cheap,
dude. But it's still a better neutral ground than me making a reservation that I can't be late for. This is what I'm saying. Like, to go and out your way to make a reservation for a restaurant that you know is hard to get into.
Yeah, because he wanted to make a first impression.
Man, my first impression is I got a car and I'm paying for your food. We are done with all this extra stuff, man. We are done. Because their first impression is trash. All right, you dress nice. Okay, you should do that anyway. I mean, you did that for me? No, you should do that. You think you look drop dead gorgeous. You think you this restaurant. Okay, I allow you to think that. But on this first date, we got to get to know each other so I know if it's worth spending that bread. The same way you over there, the woman is over there expecting certain things. Men are just, all right, there's a lot of men that just pay for anything, anybody, anywhere. You got it. If it ain't triggering, if you got it, blah, blah, blah. Whether I had it or not, I'm not making a reservation on the first date. I'm not here to fucking buy you. So the first date should be not even important. We could go to the park, and just walk. I don't have to take you to dinner. Like, all this shit is just terrible. They just making it hard on people. This is where it gets conflated. This is where now I don't even know how to flirt with a person. If I was going to flirt with somebody, I don't know where to start. Me, right now, 2023, walk out into the street. What do you say? I'm walking. Maybe I'm driving. Maybe I'm walking to my car that's parked up the street. But I'm still walking when I meet this encounter with this young lady. Doesn't know, regardless that I have a car around the corner, regardless that I got a crib, regardless that I got a business, regardless of anything, just the first meet, just walking past somebody. You know the looks you get? You know the type of, like you a pedophile, weirdo, some crazy shit. They are bugging. They are bugging and then want somebody to just come out their pockets. So if this is real, one, shorty didn't look that good to me. Not for that restaurant. Whatever restaurant it was, She looked like she belonged in the Cheesecake Factory. She looked like the Cheesecake Factory was very exclusive for her. That's me. That's me. That's me. Is not no. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying if me, as I am today, met her, because it's not like there's not a lot of hers. She wasn't like one in a million. She was a pretty black lady or female that I've come across plenty of pretty black females. Dressed the same, those straps, breast out. I mean, it wasn't really, didn't even look like that dress was like name brand. Like, I don't even know name brand like that. I'm just saying, you want to go to this exclusive restaurant, you should be coming out in red bottoms. You should come out with the money that shows that you belong in this restaurant. Because when she get there, she's going to eat them out of pot, eat them out of everything. She's going to have drinks. She's going to have a homegirls there. It's probably already in there. Like, who knows what they be doing these days to these guys. So I'm just saying, this is all, as I said, everything is a skit. I don't know what's real. I don't think these women really think this. I think this is all a skit. I think YouTube and TikTok and everything just turn people into skit masters. I can't believe that.
Maybe we should start doing skits.
Man, I can't. That's some corny shit. That's what I'm saying. We try not to be corny, but it seems like the corny shit wins. Like, just to make a video like that, I could go find somebody to make it.
But that's a good top. But what the thing, the topic that revolves in that whatever that, if it was a skit, whatever, is a good topic to discuss, because look at the expectations. Because this is how some women do think. It's not like this skit has some truth to it.
No, it has a lot of truth to it. A lot of people, they are promoting this false, between Jada Pinkett and these people right here, these skit masters. Like, they are tripping. They are telling women, fuck these niggas. Get your money, get your bag, show very little respect to these men, make them bow down to you. And I get it. If that's how you feel, fine. But please. That's why she had the dude that looked like he's a foreigner. They can't pull that shit on nobody else. You bugging. Listen, man, you not pulling that on nobody. She would have got left. She would have got left wherever we was parked at. I don't got time to even waste gas bringing back home.
So
call it what you want. Call it what you want. She would not make it back home in my car.
So Vic goes, she may think she was worth a 5-star restaurant, but her attitude says, pick 2 menu at McDonald's.
Like I said, after I walked out the car to open the door for this young lady, and she hit the button and said, no,
I'm like,
get back in the car. That is it. We wouldn't even do. First of all, I don't even know. That's why I said, so I believe these are skits, man, because I be around people. Dude, when you in the car with somebody, man, that phone ain't supposed to be up to go on live. Like, we ain't going live. She was going live from before he even went to open the door. Like, she was just in her phone.
When he went to go open the door, she got on live saying, I can't believe this dude took me to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, like no.
And then when he realized, he's like, you want to talk about it? I'll talk about it in front of people, because he already knew what it was about.
Man, I don't want to talk about it. I want you out of my car. I'm calling the cops.
You want to talk about it? You want to blow him out? You want to handle it the way he handled it? Yeah, I thought he handled it masterfully. I thought he handled it masterfully.
I'm not here to be masterful. I'm not here to be masterful. We're gonna play this game, and you misinterpret me for somebody that you could talk to like that, then you get the fuck out the car. You go. There's many men that will court you. You just said it. You get courted. So go ahead, get the fuck out the car, and go get court. Because this one is over. This game is over. I don't even want to go past go. My car is going to start, and I'm going to go get me some dinner at a restaurant that I like to eat in. That could be as many stars as it want without your ass. That's it. You can't be so blatantly ungrateful. Like I said, like I'm saying, this is the first date. You an hour late. You made me wait outside. I wasn't even worthy enough to come upstairs. You didn't even ask if I want some water. I've been outside for an hour. No, there's no, we wrong? I'm wrong if I make her walk? Or I'm the bad guy? No, she's started this shit off wrong. She make me wait for an hour. I tell you, that's a Will Smith thing. Like, there's a lot of Will Smiths out there. We're just not gonna just gloss over all these sucker ass dudes, yo, that could just let somebody tell them to wait outside for an hour and then dictate where I'm gonna spend my money. Man, you gotta be nuts. I don't want y'all women, most women, the ones that's not in captivated by Jada and them. This is not real. If you're trying to find a good dude, you are already shrinking the pool down to such a small thing that you're just gonna be somebody. It's gonna be like the soap operas. Like everybody you sleep with is gonna have slept with somebody else. Like it's just gonna be a group of people that just sleep with each other. That's Hollywood. That is what it is. A group of people that just keep floating around. And within that group, athletes, actors, rappers, they all sleep with the same woman. They all fight over the same woman. They all infatuated over the same women. This is not real. Dudes, man the fuck up a little bit. Like, toughen up a little bit. Like, take a stand. Know your worth. Men act like they can't. They make it seem like when we say we know our worth, it's some crazy, like, nothing balances with the way women can do shit and the way men can do shit.
Well, because
I know my worth.
Because
I know my worth, so you should
them
be
again. To them, right? It goes by what you earn, what you drive, like what. So for us, when we think of our worth, we just don't think of it as far as what, like, monetary, like.
Know my worth means you just not gonna drag me. That's it. You're not gonna drag me. I ain't here to judge you by what you got and none of that. I know my worth. I know that. I know the word Dutch. I think that should be part of the first date. That should be part of the first date, because that lets me know you got bread and you don't have a problem spending on me, and I got bread and I don't have a problem spending. We could still order the fucking restaurant till the bill is $3,000, as long as you got $1,500 and I got $1,500. Now, moving forward, you might not never have to pay for another dinner. I got to find out something on this first date besides the fact that you think you look good, that you think that you are entitled to me to blow my pocket. So that first date should always be Dutch. Tell the truth, the first date should be on you, because chances are I'm going to spend way more on you than you're going to spend on me. So you got to get yours on. They getting theirs in the back end. We need ours up front. So you pay for the first date. That shows how much you are interested in me, which will allow me to want to go in my pocket, pull out one of these cards, and just don't even ask the price. But you got to invest something first before I just start swiping this card.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, our worth is at least show that you got some type of interest outside of the money, outside of what I'm driving, outside of whatever else. Like, show me something. There's nothing being shown on the woman's behalf when it comes to these to any of these true skits, fake skits, any of this shit that's going on online. There's no women, just like everybody just expect something. And so if every woman is expecting a millionaire or somebody to take them to the most expensive restaurant, where's the regular people at? What is there to say for us? Like, what is there to say for the guys, the regular 9-to-5 people, the regular? Because even the 9-to-5 women think they should have somebody that's a millionaire. It's the 9-to-5 man that's just living his life, trying to just be happy, find somebody. And you can't find nobody because now I got to work extra hard to have extra money so I can spend it on my first date. Are you fucking crazy? Like, yo, they are killing people, yo. They destroying men. I'm telling you, everybody's jumping on, man. I'm pro man, yo. Fuck that shit. Go walk home.
Yes, I do say that you are pro man. I talk about your mentality.
Because I ain't with the men just for the. I'm just saying, man. You just can't diminish. You want the security. You want the protection.
Yeah.
You want the man that's gonna stand there and not let nobody disrespect you. You want that. But then you want them to be a sucker for you and just be blinded by you. Like, that's not fair. And now you judging people by what they drive when you still live with your parents, or you just like, you don't have shit. You don't have nothing. You don't even have the decency to let me see. You didn't even want me to see that you were sleeping on the mattress. She didn't even want him to see that she was sleeping on a mattress, an airbed. Like, why you ain't let me in your crib? Like, I never been to I ain't the shit, but I ain't never had to sit outside somebody's crib and wait. Like, you could allow me in your crib. If you don't allow me in your crib, there's no way you coming out your crib and thinking that my car's still gonna be there. I'm just saying, like, reality. I just want to know who's with me with this. But in reality, if I pull up, you didn't let me know you was late. You ain't let me know nothing. And then I'm supposed to sit outside for 60 minutes? Boy, oh my God, you crazy. These niggas is weird. These women are bugging. And this is the Matrix. Everybody's took the blue pill and everybody is tripping. And everybody is tripping. This is the ideology is insane, yo. Like Dave Chappelle said, I can't subscribe to the world that y'all proposing to me right now. If this is it, if the dating scene is this, like, I gotta come at you with my bank account. And you ain't gotta show me nothing. No proof of address, no proof of anything. Yo, I'm dying over here in my head just trying to understand how hard it must be for the younger people to even understand what a relationship is, to understand what is real love, to understand what it takes to be a partner. Like, these kids, they are messing this up for everybody. So I'm gonna look like a dinosaur because I expect a equalness, or the Dutch thing. It used to be cool to go Dutch.
So this is Facebook uses actually Tito. Tito's catching us on Real Wize Productions. And he was, 10 minutes and I'm out of fuck that.
Listen, 10 minutes is nice. That's a couple of scrolls on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Chat real quick, because I'm calling my mans for that 10 minutes. Yo, nigga. You ain't gonna believe this, son. Yeah. I'm just sitting downstairs of this brick building. I live in a house, son. You know, I got a backyard and shit, son, a driveway. But I'm out here in this building, sitting downstairs, waiting for this raggedy bitch to come downstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till she get downstairs, son. Then I'm just gonna pull off when she reach for the door. That's what I would do. That's just me. Like, you're just not gonna drag me like that. I think it's wrong. I think that everybody's just got a little.
I wouldn't have waited an hour. No,
the price ain't right. That's all I'm saying. Everybody's price.
And I respect homeboy. He says I got preferences too. Like I got standards. Like,
man, if you gotta even say that, you a sucker. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. You're not gonna walk over me and then I gotta give you I know my worth. That's like saying that's like going through that and then just sitting there looking at me like, but I know my worth. No, get out my car. Get away from the car. Protected by Viper. Like, move. You can't be, men can't get spun like that. But I respect it because men been spinning chicks for the longest. Yeah. So when the shoe's on the other foot, you have to respect if you're a real player. If you respect the game, then you respect the game. So I respect that these women are handling these dudes. I'm just speaking like from a real nigga's shit. Like, that ain't how it goes down. Please don't be misguided by the shit you see on Instagram. That's just not how it goes down. We all ain't just sitting there just waiting for y'all to dictate anything. You got to show me something. I like fancy restaurants too. Take me out. That's it. Like, I mean, I don't eat a lot neither. I'm not even a big restaurant. I cook. So we could have went to the crib. I probably would have made whatever they was making in there better. With more love. Like the whole just going to spend money at some place that I don't even eat. So now I tell somebody I don't eat out, I cook, I'm nice, I like my own shit. I don't trust all this shit. I don't even know what kind of water they use to clean shit with. Like the way the world is right now. So, you ain't got no money then. I'm supposed to allow somebody to assume that
I
because
think
I wanted to cook.
I think more they got you this.
Yeah, they definitely got it fucked up. I ain't even gonna say me. They got the game fucked up. Like you can't bring the rules of a monogamous relationship to the drug dealer world. So if you're messing with a street dude or something like that, them rules don't apply.
Yeah.
There's rules in every lane, and they keep trying to conflate all these and bring it to housewife rules. No, you're not the housewife. If you're the housewife of an NBA basketball player, you ain't a housewife. He's never home. You never cook. What is the housewife part? Like he's on the road. You don't cook. You spend bread. You eat it. There's no housewife aspect to any of this.
Well, we're gonna start wrapping this up. We're gonna start wrapping this up. We're gonna start wrapping this up.
All right, man. Wrap this up, please.
But thanks to everybody who stopped by. Tito, Vic.
Salute to my brothers and sisters that stopped by and took a peek. The numbers fluctuated.
Nah, we were enjoying doing the live show compared to what we used to do as a pre-recorded, but we're having a good time, man. So peace out to everybody out there. Be safe. Enjoy your Friday evening. Have a blessed weekend. You got anything else you want to add?
Fellas, this the weekend. Hold on to your wallet.
Peace out.
Peace.
On a day